Hello everyone, how are you doing? It has been a whopping 5 years since I last updated on this channel, and let me tell you, a lot has changed in my life. So for today, I really wanted to talk about just kind of the changes that have happened and also kind of the new plan for this channel going forward and how it's going to function. So because again, 5 years passed, I thought I would order kind of the most important changes into a handy dandy list that we could go through together. So I say, let's not waste any time and just jump right into it. Number 1, I basically don't journal at all anymore. With the way that my life is right now, it's just not something that I find myself needing as much. Those really nicely gridded out, pretty layouts are just not worth the time and effort that it takes to make them. I'd rather have something that's really simple that I can either, buy or print off online myself, whether I've made it or whatnot. Because I'm using it so minimally, it's easier to just have something simple. I do, however, still have my little media journal, which, if any of you have watched my videos, you should remember this. For those of you who don't know, this is basically just a collection of different media that I have enjoyed throughout the years. So that's characters, it can be musical artists, video games. I'd love to put some books in here at some point, TV shows, movies. The last time I did update this was when I made my One Piece spread. So it has been a while, but I have always really wanted to pull this out again and put some more in it, and I've already got some plans for what I would like to do. So you might see this return, you might not. I can't make any promises just because I am looking to kind of change up the format of the videos I'm making. But yeah, all other kinds of journaling have largely gone away. Number 2, I have gathered so many hobbies. When this channel started, I was mainly just a journaler and an artist. And in part, that was because I really didn't have room for any other crafts, but that has since changed. These days, I knit, I sew, I crochet, I cross-stitch, I 3D print, I game, I dance, I sculpt, I face-up dolls, I make furniture, I still do draw, I bookbind, I tattoo on fake skin, and that's not even mentioning all of the hobbies that I tried once and then immediately got rid of because they just simply were not for me. Number 3, I've aged. And let me tell you, the internet has not aged as well as I have. Thank you very much. Social media, or I should say most of social media now, is just a nightmare of algorithms and AI slop and trends that just come and go in a single week, and it's just so exhausting and annoying to deal with. I follow so many artists who are in the same boat of just, it is a whole ass job to be able to post on social media in a way that the algorithm actually is going to recognize you and show you to anyone, including like your friends and your family and your mutuals and the people who have been following you forever. Like, unless they have notifications turned on, they will not see your stuff. And that's such a departure from what it used to be that being on it just depresses me. Technological experiences are just degrading as we speak, and I do not think that they have to, but I really just crave, a safe, calm space of the interwebs, just away from all of that exhaustion. Number 4, I have a dog now. He is currently preoccupied, but I will show you some pictures on the screen because I just need you to look at him and know how precious he is. This has really no bearing on the point of the video. I just wanted you to look at him. Number 5, I got diagnosed with ADHD and maybe also autism, but we're not going to talk about that. This is also unimportant, aside from the fact that it kind of explains the aforementioned hobby gathering. So, what does all this mean for the channel? First and foremost, and maybe most importantly, it means that journaling videos are largely going away. Rest in peace, all of my unfinished daily journals. But what shall replace such cozy journaling montages? You may have guessed it at this point. It's crafting. What kind of crafting? Basically whatever the hell I feel like. The goal is really to let this channel be kind of an outlet for all of my creative endeavors that are really hard to contain within just a picture and text post. And I know some of you may be thinking, but Gil, why don't you make Reels or TikToks instead? They're so short form and snappy and easy to make. It's because I freaking hate it. I deleted TikTok off my phone several years ago at this point because it was just like killing my brain cells. And now that Instagram is basically TikTok 2.0, the same thing is happening all over again. So those kind of short form, like 10 to 30 second clip videos, even the ones that are only like a minute or two long, they're not the sort of cozy crafting ambiance that I'm looking to make here. You know, they're meant to be very quick moments that people scroll by super quickly, and that is not what I'm looking to make. I don't want something that you just whip by in your stream of 20 million other videos. I want something that you can really sit down and just let's craft together for a long period of time. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox now. So I did mention before that I do have a lot of different hobbies now, which has been really great for my creativity as an adult. You know, having that variety rather than just journaling or doing art is really great. You know, I get to get my hands on stuff more, and just being able to gather those skills into my little compendium of knowledge is really, really, it's a privilege. And it kind of keeps me sane in adult life when things can get so monotonous. Being able to learn just a little skill or craft that, you know, you can then make something fun for yourself, whether that's something useful or something to decorate your house with, something to wear. Like, I think that's a huge value to have, and something that, you know, is something that kind of keeps your life rolling forward rather than feeling like you're stagnating. So as for how that variety of crafts is going to translate into video format, we're kind of going to be finding that out together. Things are going to be a little experimental for a while. There's not going to be any sort of set schedule. I don't want to put that pressure on myself. I'm also foolishly making the decision to start this right before going back to school, so we are going to see how it goes. I do, however, have quite a lot of crafts lined up, just a lot in my backlog that I have not gotten to yet, so there's no shortage of stuff to film. I don't think I'm going to be running out of crafts anytime soon. It's really just whether I can keep up with it with the craziness of school and a part-time job and also doing this and just living life. So we'll see. For those of you who really just came to this channel for journaling, it would be awesome if you know, kept going forward with this new era of the channel. You know, I know there's a lot of overlap between journaling and crafting, so if you can get any sort of value out of these new videos, that would be super cool. But if you're really just here for the journaling, and now that I'm not doing that, you don't have any interest, it has been so awesome having you here. I really cherish those couple years that I was posting journaling videos. Like, you guys were so nice to me, and I did not expect to get any kind of response, really. But especially with the media journal, I had a lot of people who really liked this and thought it was such a cool idea and talked about maybe trying to do their own thing. And that's sort of like inspiring people to do stuff like that and showing them how I was able to do it is part of why I love kind of this video format, you know, is being able to connect with people and inspire them to make their own version of it. But yeah, if you really just want to peace out, it's been awesome having you. I wish you all the best. I've also been thinking about maybe making like a name for this channel, like Vampiric Crafting Corner or Crafting Crypt, or I don't know, something vaguely vampiric and spooky, but also crafty, you know? I don't know if it's necessary, but if you have any thoughts on that, tell me in the comments, I guess. So yeah, I think that's really all I've got right now. For everyone who has watched this far, I really appreciate you. It's been a long time since I've just sat and talked to a camera, so please be nice to me. But thank you again for watching this far, and feel free, I guess, to subscribe to stay updated with kind of this new crafting journey that I'm going on, or don't. Free will and all that jazz. All that jazz. And I will hopefully be back very soon with my first actual video. Bye!